on.
They make you such a fuss, aren't they?
Yeah.
I bet you didn't make this much fuss.
I'm dying to forget.
You got to get it down
Yeah.
if you're going to take it all off.
Yeah.
Just tell me, Tom, did you have 2 ears before?
Hmm?
Did you have 2 ears when you walked in here? Or just the one?
You ain't got it off yet, that's it.
Just a little nick.
When I was 8, and I used scissors. Never had anything like crochet.
No.
It looks pretty good.
I take your word for it.
What about when you first started school and something to do with shoes?
Shoes.
Yeah.
You don't wear shoes when you start school. You got those. I never got the first pair of shoes. I was 8 before I got.
That's right, yeah, you told me.
You were 8 before you got your first shoe?
Before we get the first. And
And where'd you get them from?
the community buy it for me because I was good at drilling. You know.
Drilling what?
We used to have a little army. The men them used to have a little army. Then they put me at the end. And then I used to do the drilling and change unit and things like that.
Oh, like army
Really?
drills?
Yeah.
Not drilling, as in
No, army
army drills.
It's
And that's how
army.
you got your shoes?
And then in Christmas time, they go with music, you know, they go all over
Yeah.
the district and other district and things like that. Like they go Summerton, D-side, Dumfries, you know, that's what, you know, and then they go to the English people, them house and all that kind of thing.
To raise money?
Well,
Or just be nice?
it would just be
Christmas-
nice, but
Christmas spirit,
sometimes,
like.
they get something.
Yeah.
So, but then my parents couldn't afford to buy me shoes, so I couldn't go. Well, the people on the side, they chopped together and buy me a pair of shoes. Because I was good. I was good at it, you see, and they
wanted
like to
you
see
there.
me do it. And then they would like other people to see me do it. So, you know, that's why they did it. Sometimes you're walking along and you buck your toes and you bleed and you rub it up with something. Yeah, life was not always that easy.
How long did it take you to get to school?
Well, as a young kid, probably about 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, because, I mean, them days, we idle sometimes and we run sometimes, you know.
And sometimes you go on the back of a cow?
No, I never went on the back of a cow, no.
Yeah, we
I
got
used
this
to
story once.
I ride horse.
The horse.
You rode a horse to
Oh,
school?
ride
You showed the
horse.
bite. Is that the horse that bit?
No, that's donkey.
Donkey.
A donkey bit you?
Oh, yes.
What happened?
2. I got it, the mark for the rest of my life. You
Can I
can
see?
come on, have a look.
So there's Albert Town.
So,
And there's Montego
I was
Bay.
leading donkey, and all of a sudden, you know, and then he started to, and then I had to run into the bushes, and I get to a place where I fell down, and I was lucky that he fell over me. You see, and when he fell over me, he loosed me. So, and then I had to walk 3 miles to the hospital.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why do they call you Richard rather than Thomas?
Well, my mom now said that when I was a young baby, like, I was sickly like, and people told her that Thomas don't agree with me. So she changed it from Thomas to Richard. You see, so I went to school at Richard, you see.
Yeah.
And everybody know me other than teacher.
Teacher.
Teacher is like the pet name, what they call me from when I was a baby.
So how old were you when you realised you were Thomas?
about 18. 18, when I tried to drive the police for. I went to Kingston with my auntie, and I went to night school for a bit because I was supposed to be a policeman. And then I went to sign up as a policeman. I passed all the exam and everything. So they said I got to get the certificate, the birth certificate. So I went to Spanish Town for the birth certificate. When I get there was no Richard for Daniel Allen and Annie Allen, but there was a Thomas. And the date and everything what I had match up with it. And so when I was supposed to go in for training, right, the man found out that I got two different, the birth certificate didn't match. So he says to the sergeant, the sergeant said, the birth certificate don't match. So the sergeant, I explained to the sergeant, yeah, so he said, all I got to do is go back and get the two recommendation changed. Yeah. The JP changed it, but the teacher would.
The teacher wouldn't.
Is that why you couldn't join the police?
That's why I never joined the police.
Really?
Yeah. And the teacher is somebody what asleep in his house, I play with his kids. The only difference is I couldn't call them Dulcie and Preston because I had to say Miss Dulcie or Mass Preston, although they was declared of me. You see, that was the difference in Jamaica at the time. You
Still.
see, so the teacher know me, but because I went to Kingston, and he don't know, he claimed that he don't know what I'm up to in Kingston, so that's why he wouldn't change it. Well, to me, he done me a favor. Because probably they'd have shot me. I would have been probably dead and gone by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw them. I stand up and watch a chap shot the policeman. Frightened me to death.
In Kingston.
In Kingston, right, from Sponstone Road. We went to a wedding, but we went up on a Friday night. And then we had a drink. And then we went to the wedding on the Saturday night. Saturday night we drink all night. Sunday we went to the pub and we drink till about 1 o'clock. And we leave to come back to Birmingham now. And those days, I must be honest, I didn't spare the car. I drove it. Because there wasn't almost nobody on the road. And then I come up to a corner and there was two cars in front of me. And I couldn't brake, so I got to overtake. So when I overtake, there was a vehicle coming straight at me like this. And up till this moment, I don't know how I get out of that. All I know, I could hear my brother say, let them know it is Zephyr 6 passing, man. From that time, if you had to put me a gun by that tree, I'd have shake every leaf off it. All I could imagine is the people them coming out of the house with blankets to cover us up at the roadside because we are dead. The people them coming in the car and me and it was about 7 of us in our car.
There were 7 of you in the car.
How did you get out of it?
How did you get 7 in the car?
I don't
They
know.
had like bench. They had, like,
I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I said, my time didn't come to die. That's how I could put it down to.